The afternoon temperatures that are going to be in the triple digits for firefighters, with humidity in the teens and gusts up to 20 and 30 miles per hour. And even if you're not close to where the fire is currently burning, you're dealing with the impacts of the air quality. So we are taking this live look from News Chopper 4. Thank you to Julia Dang for giving us a view of how that smoke is just kind of settled over that area. We don't have any strong winds to push that smoke, so right now it's just very stagnant. But I've been watching the sensors in that area and how the air quality has gradually been diminishing. So tips to pass along to you guys. We need to be very safe. Today's an indoor kind of day. You got to limit your time outside in those spots. If you smell smoke, you see ash, make sure your windows, your doors are closed. Run the AC and air purifier. And if you have to step outdoors, even for a little bit, use the N95 or P100 masks. Amigos, we've got an air quality alert, not just there, but through the foothills, the valleys, all the way into the Inland Empire. So today we need to take precautions because of the heat. It's going to be another hot one. We're not out of the woods when it comes to the risk for heat illness, but also to protect our lungs. And that's regardless if you have respiratory issues. So please, let's be smart. Let's be safe.
Belen.
Yep. And we're taking a look at this live camera. Amigos, the marine layer is at the coast. This isn't cloud cover. It's smoke and it is haze. And today we have an air quality alert in effect. And these are some spots where the air quality is going to be unhealthy, period, regardless if you have respiratory issues. This is Santa Clarita, Covina, Ontario, Riverside, pretty much places away from the coast. Now you have the smoke that's lingering in the sky. The other thing that we have is this high heat, and that is increasing the rate of ozone formation, which is very harmful for our respiratory system. So today we are under day 3 of heat alerts. It's the last day. Moderate heat illness impacts for most of us. This is going to affect folks that are sensitive to the heat, our children, the elderly, those that are pregnant. If you don't have an adequate way to cool off or even hydrate, then this could really impact you. And this is going to be for most areas except for the coast, where the temperatures will be cooler in comparison. So a reminder that QR code is flashing on the bottom of the screen. That will take you straight to the forecast from the First Alert Weather Team and updates. But let me show you where we are headed. Triple digits in the deserts, a spot that will be breezy during the afternoon, mountain temperatures in the 80s. All of these numbers I'm showing you are way above normal, in some spots by about 10 degrees. Triple digits in the Inland Empire, where we have an air quality alert and a heat advisory in effect. Our friends over in Orange County, heat advisory, and you can see why. The inland temperatures are going to be in the upper 80s, low 90s. Could be starting off with a little bit of cloud cover, some patchy fog, but we're going to get to that sunshine. We have dense fog right now over in Oxnard with temperatures in the 50s, but that's going to clear. We're going to get to the sunshine, and then we have this dry weather that is going to settle, and it's going to get even hotter inland. Temperatures in Simi Valley, 93, 101 in Santa Clarita. Our friends in Santa Clarita, you have to be very mindful of the air quality today, because during the afternoon hours, it does appear that the winds will be blowing some of that smoke in your direction. The San Fernando Valley looking at 90s, 103 in Northridge, Burbank 97. And here's your day in LA. We're still running above normal for this time of year. And if we're not taking the right precautions, you could run the risk of getting heat illness. We don't have any fire weather watches or red flag warnings or anything of that nature, but the combination of hot, dry conditions plus breezy winds during the afternoon will be increasing our fire danger. Here we are looking at the weather around lunchtime. That's when the gusts around the fire zone are going to start to pick up 20 to 30 miles per hour. But not only that, look at those gusty conditions in the mountains and deserts. That will continue in the forecast this afternoon and even as we step into the weekend. Now, something happens over the weekend. We have a slow cooling trend. We'll have the marine layers start to come back, but the temperatures aren't going to come down fast enough. So keep practicing good heat safety. It's not until next week when the weather feels a little more comfortable. But through then, we have to continue to be careful with our respiratory system because of the lingering smoke and smog and these hot temperatures, mid-90s this weekend in the valleys. The triple digits are going to hold on in the Inland Empire. You're already feeling the heat in the high desert, and then during the afternoon, the winds are picking up. Yesterday, Palm Springs got to 119. Today, 114. That's dangerously hot. And no relief in the mountains. This is warm for our mountain communities. The 80s will stick around all the way through next week. Be smart and be safe, everyone.